Yo, let's be real, bro. And I'm only doing this video to just chime in on this Sean Kingston and his mother situation. Like, all of y'all who is talking, first of all, shut up, because even if Sean Kingston wasn't a financial situation, some of y'all don't even have $500, let alone $50 in your bank account. So let's talk about that. My thing too, also with this, oh, Sean Kingston, he might be broke. All these bloggers, you see how quick that they out here to extort somebody's name and they don't really know the gist of what's going on. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, Sean Kingston, he's been in the media for this before, but you don't know what was the cause of that. My thing is too, like, not trying to disrespect his financial gain or anything, because it's like, yo, when you been around rappers, like, you see a lot of stuff, just like how I tell y'all, a lot of this stuff is entertainment, because at the end of the day, they could be the nicest person in the room, but once that camera comes out and the media is on, bro, they a whole different person. Is because you got to keep up with the Joneses. Not saying that's what Sean did, but you have to understand, like, it's nothing wrong with downgrading. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of rappers feel like, yo, I have to have the best chain. I got to have the best car, the best whip, this, that, the third, the best chick. Like, no, bro, you don't have to have that, because at the end of the day, all you're supposed to do is have the money, be happy, and grow with that money. And then it don't just have to be in the term of music. A lot of people talking about Sean Kingston is washed up. First off, I'm going to stop y'all, right? And when it comes to artists like Sean Kingston, yeah, he hangs out with Soulja Boy and he hangs out with Chief Keef, Migos. But anytime a new artist who's about to blow up, and I'm going to be real, a lot of y'all who tag me and the ones who've been around these people, y'all already know that any new artist that blows up or starting to get a buzz, the first place that they would go to is either Chief Keef house, Soulja Boy house, or Sean Kingston house. We being 100, all in the West Coast. And that's because a lot of youngins, they grew up listening to that, right? They was big at that time and they was listening to them. So all that stuff is like, oh, who cares about irrelevancy? Because at the end of the day, they all had hit records. Like, I'm getting tired of hearing that too. Oh, they not relevant, so they whack. They not enduring money. Y'all could get money doing producing. Sean Kingston is a hell of a good producer. He's been writing for some of your favorite artists like Lil TJ, to name a few. Not saying that, oh, he made Lil TJ. I'm not saying that at all. But it's at the same time, Sean Kingston does put into a lot of work. The same thing with his moms. Like, his mom's had an event in LA. I remember tasting her food and it was like, yo, Sean Kingston's mom could actually be on a cooking show to be real with you. Like, she knows how to throw down in her kitchen and she would do anything for her son, So, like, when I saw that thing on the news, I was like, bro, it has to be something else. But y'all targeting the man, talking about he's broke, and all that too. Y'all rappers ain't slick. When it comes to rappers, and it's only rappers who does this. You're not going to see country singers. You're not going to see R&B singers flexing with cash. A lot of things, what a lot of rappers like to do, they would like to take out bank loans. You know why? Because they don't want to spend their own money. When they go to the label, they going to have to pay that back, which is why people who sign these contracts, excuse if I'm talking too fast, right? A lot of people who sign these contracts, yeah, they happy because you got something for the back end, but you taking out a bank loan. So, my man, you not rich unless you're an artist like Drake, Eminem. Like, you're not really having no $504 million. Like, even YoungBoy, I know a lot, YoungBoy influenced a lot of people. Do he got $50 million? No, he don't. And I'm not saying that to pocket watching, but he don't got that. So stop looking at rappers like, oh man, they the richest person. You could get it doing media, doing a whole lot of other stuff. And that's just being real with you. A lot of people just afraid to say that. Like, also too, when it comes to camps, yeah, a lot of people might kick it with Chief Keef and Soulja and Sean Kingston. When you attach to a camp, bro, I'm going to tell you, bro, you are not paid. A lot of things that you do that is attaching to a celebrity, you are not paid for. Yeah, you're going to get a shout out. You're going to get a tweet. You're going to be in a music video. You might even get a credit for a song, but not a lot of these artists get paid because they don't have the financial things to do that. It's like the same thing. Like, yeah, I signed I would talk to Mattel, had a Mattel partnership. That doesn't mean that Mattel is giving me money. I'm just being real with you. I got 2% of stocks into Mattel and a special thanks for a series. That was pretty much it. But it's nothing wrong with downgrading. A lot of this stuff like chains and all this stuff is like, it's played out now. Like, I don't even want a chain. I had a chain, man, and I was like, you know what? Why am I spending $20,000 on a chain? For what? To have a symbolization? Bro, I'm a symbolization myself. I don't need no chain to do that, right? The biggest thing I might wear, jewelry wise, I love watches. I got a whole watch collection. I love to wear watches. You know, that's probably the only thing. But do I need to do this to show off? Sean Kingston got one of the best studios in LA at his crib. But stop targeting this man, because when he was there to help y'all, all y'all artists who's coming up, y'all starting to shit on him now. This is why I say the rap game is so fake, right? Y'all would sit up there and y'all like to play games and be like, man, he's washed up. Ain't nobody thinking about him no more. Blah, blah, blah. It's Sean Kingston. But watch, when he does get rich or whatever he does with his comeback, then a lot of people like to be on you. The same thing y'all did with Bow Wow, Soulja, and it's plenty other artists too. Y'all do this every time. They only mess with you when you hot. When you're not as hot, they just like, right? But y'all don't know that Sean Kingston actually he invested into a lot of stuff. The World Poker World Poker. You know, I'm invested in that company. I don't got the money like Sean and them. But yo, it's like I said, they getting money out of there. You know what I'm saying? They might not be highly into the media. And just because stuff is relevant doesn't make it good, right? Sean Kingston's music is classy. Can I say that about these newer artists? Their music ain't classy. It's just something to turn up to make people feel like they not old. So, like, y'all got to stop doing that, man. I just had to get on here and say that, bro, to be real.